Oh, Kuro Games, Kuro Games, Kuro Games. Everyone thought that the Wuthering Waves 3.0 was going to be the new Federation, the map hints, the region being bound to so many in-game characters, and all the early speculation pointed us in that direction, or at least we thought it did. But now that Lahai Roi has revealed, it turns out we were wrong. All of us. And the signs were there, but we just really didn't read them. I had the idea of unique movements in the region with motorcycles or futuristic techs like rope chains, and we would return to a post-apocalyptic vibe that we tasted in Jinzhou, but this reveal actually changes the entire direction of the story and probably the next two regions after version 3.0. Even the fact that Chisa's drip marketing was already suspected to be in an area within the new Federation. Crazy to think how people seriously misjudged this, like so many people, and judging from the Reddit threads, theory videos, and lore discussions, it wasn't just me. The entire community got baited into thinking that the new Federation was next. So, how did we all judge this path of the story so wrong, or did Kuro Games purposely manipulate the plot and throw us a curveball on where the 3.0 story would take us? Either way, I'm VoidEnigma, and we got some stuff to talk about. The new Federation versus Lahai Roi, and the subtle hints that we missed of the impact of the next area. Like the video if you're enjoying this glorious discussion, leave a comment on whether you prefer the sprawling city of Renacida or something more apocalyptic like the spiral of destruction in Jinzhou, and let's get into the video. Imagine fooling millions of people into a high-tech, futuristic, lawless wasteland, and then springing a school of research resonators onto us. Good try, Kuro Games. Subverting our expectations for something potentially better, but the hype for the new Federation can continue for another few months, I suppose, right? The biggest takeaway was mistaking the Chisa drip marketing for new Federation lore. How many people got it wrong? The word New Federation really got thrown around the story one too many times because it's something that every player really clung to, but it's not the fault of the player, it's really what Kuro Games had set up. Kuro Games kept the Lahai Roi region to themselves. And time will tell if that judgment pays off, but from the love that Mornier has already received, or Mornia, I don't know how it's pronounced yet, I think it's paid off quite well. Even though this next region came out of left field, the signs were quite frankly hidden, because Lahai Roi is a region completely hidden from the world of Solaris 3. The new Federation is heavily hinted upon as early as the very first version of the game. Characters like Encore, Verena, Calcaro, Mortefi, Yunwu, all characters hailing from the new Federation, and quite frankly, when I saw Calcaro finally introduced into the story, even though he didn't get a voice line, I suspected that we would finally expand upon his lore and figure out how he's even managing to overclock his forte, for starters. That's my biggest question. But the new Federation is in fact one of the only new region hints that exist in Wuthering Waves, so of course it is something that people all clung to. Honestly, I know a lot of people are disappointed that we'll have to wait another year for it, but who knows? We might see the new Federation in as little as 6 months. Remember that Wuthering Waves has a massive update every 6 months, so after 3.0 drops with Lahai Roi and we finish everything in that new region, we might move on to the new Federation, but I actually suspect that the Star Torch Academy and the research centers associated with it in this region are just a stepping stone for the new region, so this 3.0 arc might just be a single update, and then we move on to a new region. Who knows, right? The fact that we're going to this unknown area was evident the moment the Grand Architect mentioned it in the conclusion of the 2.7 Renacida quest. A fact that many people missed, but it was literally just one sentence. I mean, even I glazed over it.
Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments in Lahai Roi.
Interesting fact that he states accomplishments. I wonder how the Fraxidus plan to screw up everything here. Besides that though, the Academy and Lahai Roi are only really hinted at in version 2.8, as Chisa was a student there, but just what is the Lahai Roi region? Well, what we do know about it is that no Sentinel exists in this region, and it's a rather unknown region with barely any inhabitants. What does exist there though is Star Torch Academy, and many other research facilities whom are a part of the Space Trek Collective, which is a sort of alliance between nations. So It's my thought that this area is just similar to the Black Shores. The only facts that we know about this academy is that it's an academy for resonators. Chisa was actually cured here of her overclocking by the little band that goes around her neck. Mornier is perfect, and they are dedicated to research, and Mornier is perfect, as well as this being an academy specifically for resonators. Oh wait, I said both of those already. But Mornier is kind of perfect. A lot more is to be seen, and I'm actually really excited for the direction of the story. Would I have preferred New Federation? Hell yeah. An area like that is just something that I've really been trying to get out of Wuthering Waves. The whole post-apocalyptic aspects, and a futuristic version of that would have been really cool to see. It's really cool to see that Wuthering Waves has, though, turned our expectations on its side, and surprised us with a new region instead of the New Federation. But what do you all think about it? Are you surprised, angry, sad, or were you just really excited about these new characters that are coming up now in the new area? Leave a like if you enjoy the content, and subscribe if you want more content like this in your feed. Also, check out my Patreon to further support the channel. Your support over there means the world to me. Thanks for watching. Enigma out.